that you are a dance minister without having a relationship with God. First of all, the prophetic word. Prophetic word is prophecy, the mind of God being migrated to the people of God. How can you communicate a message if you're not communicating with the messenger?
Amen. That's right.
How can you dance a word without speaking to the word? How can you know what God desires if you haven't spent any time with God? How you going to tell them what Sabrina said and you don't know me? We have no relationship. I only see you in a t-shirt. You said hello. I don't know your name because we have not communed. We've not fellowship. We have not spent time together. So as a leader, it is necessary, it is essential, it is detrimental to the ministry that you become a bondservant. And as a bondservant, not only are you a bondservant to the gospel, but then it makes you in subjection to all authority over you. That means even if you agree or disagree. That means you've been rehearsing for 6 months and now it's resurrection time and pastor says y'all can't dance. Well, we're not going to sit and cry. We're not going to sit and mope. I'm not going to tell you how much money we spent on garments or how many hours we rehearsed because I'm a bondservant to the gospel. So if you said that, I know that there must be a reason why. I'm going to yield to the authority that's over me and I will follow God where God says go. A bondservant. It's important to be a bondservant because as a leader, so many times we run up against so many obstacles. And if we begin to do our own identity in our own way, then even sometimes this is the hard part. Because you can be right. And sometimes you can be wrong being right. It's not that, I listened to the young lady this morning, if I may use you as an example. I listened to her, and it's not that she could be right or she could be wrong. It wasn't that. It was in the way and the delivery and the timing that it was done in and the setting that made it a wrong thing if it was something that she went out and did publicly. Okay? So sometimes it can be those that are in error, or you see something that's not quite right, or you know that things should be a little differently, but the way that you handle it determines on whether you're truly a bondservant or whether you're trying to be the bond. Whether you're truly a bondservant or whether you're trying to take leadership position before it's time. Do you know if you get anything before it's time, it'll kill you? See, David had to wait because even when he was anointed, he still had to kill a bear. He still had to kill a lion. He still had to tend to sheep. He still had to go and find the lost sheep. He couldn't do it the same day he heard the call. So there are areas that God is developing in us as leaders that help to bring forth the servant of God in us so that when you do go to the nations, you're not coming back with voodoo. So that when you do go in the field, you're not adopting something that should have been adopted you. So that when you do go out, you're equipped and you're ready to truly serve God's people.